Hi there, it's the Divine Miss Mickey. Yes, we're at that time of the week, aren't we, where the next numerology and tarot and oracle card reading, and hopefully I won't waffle on too long. I'll try. It's me. So anyway, yeah, haven't we had fun? Technology, yeah, I've had my computer. I thought, that's it, it's finally dying. My 12-year-old, actually I think it's 13 years old now, Toshiba satellite with a hole in the bottom and no fan working, and it's still got Windows 7, and I thought, that's it, it's dying. It was just having a glitch, a conniption, bit of Mercury retrograde stuff, and then it went, okay, I'm fine now. So, but I had a great day today. Went out with a friend, and wonderful. So if he's watching, hi. And I've got a gig coming up on Sunday with the Aura Girls. So I'll try and get some footage of us together and put it at the end of a video, so you can see the Aura Girls in their full glory. Now, let's get straight onto it for the month, or for this week of April. It's from the 12th to, what was it, the 18th? Yep, 12th to the 18th. Now, the 11th, which is, well, here in Australia, we're at the end of the 11th, so for quite a few other people, you're coming into the 11th, which was the 5. Expect the unexpected, and that. I think it kind of like lived a bit up to that, and we certainly have a lot of restlessness going on, particularly it's come out of the lunar and then solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde, Uranus being a pain in the butt, and all the other stuff, solar flares, we got ascension symptoms, we got this, we got that. I'm not an astrologer. I know that there's all these planets playing havoc with us, but you know what? It's here to teach us. It's here to help us grow. So let's go, rather than grumble and how dare you do this, go, what can I learn? How is this going to help me? Leo, talk about grumbling. No, you're going to leave her alone. He's doing his back off, this is my part of the world stuff. You right? I'm trying to do something here. Okay? No, you leave her alone. Simple. You know you'll end up in the naughty room. No, there are the cards there. You are not jumping down on them. See, I told you, he's been feeling the energies. Anyway, let's get it going. Oh, stop it. No. 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 Pardon me for a sec. I have to deal with a boy. Kids. What do we do with them? So anyway. And I can't even wait for them to leave home. So, let's get back to it. So the 12th. The 12th is a 6 day, because it follows from the 5. 6 is the number of duty, responsibility. There can be dominance, that's the shadow side of the 6, dominating factors. And we must always remember that this is on a global energy. So this may not affect many people, but there will be aspects that will be relevant to all of us, because we are all part of a global community. So we have humanitarian out of duty. The number 6 loves to add beauty and harmony to the home life, and it's a lovely number when working in the positive, as with all numbers. So the cards we're using, of course, goes without saying, have to use these. So we've got the angel number cards. We've got shamanic medicine. Now, the spirit who, they tell me what to do, and I was very surprised when they picked this. So obviously there's relevance for this. James von Prague, Talking to Heaven. These are beautiful cards. So definitely messages from Spirit here. Of course, Dreamweavers. We love them. And got to have some tarot with light seers. And one thing they told me was each day needs a butterfly affirmation. So if you haven't seen these before, these are butterfly affirmations, Alana Fairchild, and I got these at a market for $5, and it was just the best $5 apart from my amazing thermos. Magic number 5. But these are beautiful, really beautiful, and the ones, each card has got a different butterfly on it, so I'll show you the butterfly, and the affirmations are amazing. So we're going to get straight on to the 12th, and our card for the 12th, which is a global 6-day, 6 energy, is I am a leader. So it says, in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. And 2 and 8, when you add them together, come to 10, which goes down to a 1. And 1, also the number 10, is of the teacher, which is the leader. It's a progressive number. So, there's our numerology. Oh yes, okay, so we want to do it this way. And now for our talking to heaven. That's in the order they told me. Wow, okay. So, duty, responsibility, dominance, family, humanitarian. This is very interesting because I really think maybe this is something for all of us to think of. You have nothing to feel guilty about. So, for some people, this is going to be quite relevant because this may be that there are people feeling guilty over things and they're not allowing themselves that compassion and love. They might put so much burden on their shoulders that they've probably got a lot of shoulder and neck problems. You know, I've done it myself. Something I can understand. So maybe this. Let's see what the other cards say before I jump to any conclusions. Put them over there. So our shamanic medicine card. Ooh. Wow. I never really have the patience or the time to go through all the cards, so I get very excited when I get a card I haven't seen before. And being a Leo, I love this card. And it's the card of great mystery. It's about trust. That's something that is a big lesson, I think, for all of us. We want to know what's going to happen. Who are we going to fall in love with? Who are we going to marry? Who are we going to work with? When are we going to have... We all ask the questions, and that's human nature. But sometimes we just have to trust. And that's a big thing for me too, because there's so many times I go, I just want to know. I just want to know, you know, when's it going to happen? I know it's going to happen. I can feel it. But let me know when. And they're going, no, just trust. It'll happen in its time. And I'm going, rah, 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 rah. which is pretty much what he does when he gets told off. So, let's see where these are leading. Because there's always a message. When all the cards come out together, then the message becomes very clear. So now, of course, we have our dream weavers, where we weave the story together. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one before. What I do, because I haven't seen these, I just put them out so that it's all new. I haven't got any preconceived ideas. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. I'm being given the message. So, let the fire dragon sleep. Year of the dragon? No? Okay. So let the fire dragon sleep, because there's magic everywhere. Everywhere there's magic. And I'll put him the right way around. He's so cute, this one. He's kind of like a cute looking Ganesh with a fish. Well, the magic everywhere is where all the threads of fate must bend. All the threads of fate must bend. And that's right way up. So looking at this, let the dragon sleep. Sometimes all that fire energy just needs a rest. All that angst and drive and, you've got to put it to bed sometimes and just relax and step back in nature. See the magic everywhere. Step back from the chaos. Go into nature. Sit on a beach. Sit under the moon, under a tree. Just be there. Because fate takes its own turns. It does its own thing. And you can't force things. You can't breathe that fire expecting that you're going to move things. It's just look for the magic. Work together, work with spirit, work with others, be a leader, but a leader that works with everyone. And if you can't get it done that day, nothing to feel guilty about. You can only do the best you can with what you've got, and just trust that things are going to work out. You've got the lion heart. But the lion heart doesn't mean roaring. The lion heart can be very, very gentle. So be gentle on yourself and let things happen as they're meant to. Stop trying to push everything. Get into nature. So we have 4. Let's see how these come out. This is the light seers. So, the hermit. That's the time out. That fits in with, which one is it? Yes, this one. About putting the dragon to rest. This is kind of like step back. Chill. Duty, responsibility. I've got to do this and I've got to do that. And this has to be done and that has to be done. Stop. Just stop. I tell you something. One of the biggest lessons that I've had to learn since I got my health challenges, and as more have come along, just to add to the fun, I've had to learn that sometimes you just got to let things go. Sometimes you can't have it perfect. My house has got a bit more chaotic since I got the virus, even though I didn't get hit hard at all. It was like, I've just got to let it be as it is. Do what I can. not feel guilty. It's the way it is. So take it easy on yourself. Give yourself some time out. Don't put so much responsibility on yourself. There's a lot of options to choose from, but you know what? You can take them one at a time and you can do it. It's not saying, by stepping out, it's not saying that you can't have all the things you want. Just trust to let it happen in its own time. And if it means working with others, because often it does, work with others. It's perfectly okay. So, next two. Let's see. Wow! We have another major here. And it's a brilliant one. We've got the sun. Let's just say get out in the sun. And we have just had a solar eclipse, so there's a lot of energy that comes with that. Okay, that's what they're saying. Okay, now I'm getting this with this. We're carrying a lot of guilt that has been triggered by the solar eclipse. A lot of stuff. And we've got to re-find all the magic everywhere. Have our magical times. And just chill. Know that you can have what you want as long as it's right for you. I mean, you don't want to, oh, I want this, and the universe is saying, that's not really good for you. You sure you want that? Yeah, sometimes they do look after us, even though we grumble and go, I really wanted that. And they're going, yeah, but it wasn't good for you. It wasn't the right thing for you. And you go, okay. The sun. Right now, trying to avoid the glare. So let the sun shine. Just get out and sit in the sun. Even if it's for 5 minutes. 5 minutes where you're not going and trying to fix everyone and everything. 5 minutes. That's all. 5 minutes. Give yourself that. 5 minutes and all the love in the world. Just look at that, all the joy. Man, that is good. This is definitely take time out for yourself. Give yourself the chill out, the sun. You can still look at what you want and you can still have what you want, but feed yourself emotionally. Feed yourself. Trust that everything is going to be okay. Let the magic be there. Put the dragons to rest. Is that the right way around? Oh yeah. Let the dragon sleep. Put all the responsibility down for a while, because sometimes you can overdo it. Done that. I definitely know that one. You know, things will happen, and sometimes we can deviate from the path of fate, but we can come back onto it. It doesn't have to be, I have to do it now, because if I don't do it now, then everything's not going to work out. Yes, it will. It will work out. No feeling guilty. And be the leader of your own path. But work with others. As well as work with your inner self. Work with your inner self to feed your inner self. So our butterfly affirmation, make sure I got this. Is this, which way does that go? There we go. Oh, I'm just figuring out which way the butterfly is going, but no, I think that's the way it goes. That's beautiful. And our affirmation is, the door that closes for me is the wrong door. the door that opens for me is the right door. Wow, does that fit in? So I'm going to put that one. Hopefully you could just do your own little screenshot. Let's see, hopefully it won't go out of focus. So, give you time to read if you like. How amazing. Beautiful. Yes. The door that opens for me is the wrong. The door that closes for me is the wrong door. The door that opens for me is the right door. Trust in it. Trust. Just trust. You can't take everything on your shoulders. There's enough going on. I think that's a wonderful, wonderful card. So we're going to go to the 13th. And the 13th is a 7, which is science, the deeper side of life, spirituality. It's delving deep into things, philosophy, religion, theology. It's the hidden. And our number, which 13 does add up to a 4. So, I am stable. So, this is looking like a continuation on trust. So let's have a look. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are, no, can you not do that? Go the other way. Told you. Let's start that again. Take 2. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. That's a good card. So, yeah, this is... See the good in you. See the good in you. Here's our James von Prague card. Oh. Now, this is a really good card because it's as hopefully you read, there is no such thing as death. What does that mean? People die. No, their body dies. Their soul lives on. So, when someone dies, it's us that feels it. It's us that grieve. We feel it because we no longer have them there. But they're around us. And my dad lets me know in quirky ways, which was Dad. He gives me recipes and little hugs, beautiful things. I know when I get a tear in my eye, that's when I know he's around. So there's no such thing as death. So they clearly want to get that through, even if it's just one person watching this. That was meant to be said. But why did it come up in this reading? Let's see what the other cards say. Okay. Buried in earth. Transference. How interesting. They're both, in a sense, dealing with the loss of the physical. Yet there is that higher evolution of it as well. This is very interesting. It's very, very much along the lines of the number 7, because it is the higher realms. The number 7 is looking within, but also working with the higher realms. So there's a reason for that. Oh. maybe this is talking about your spirit guides that are with you. That they're dependable. They're here to help. To help bring stability. Very, very profound message there. Okay, now we have our dream weavers. Oh, okay. Okay. If you hear the Sasquatch sigh, sometimes things just don't work out the way we want them to. We work hard at something, but it just doesn't quite work out. Maybe that's time to sort of change perspective. But here, if you hear the Sasquatch sigh, underneath the lizard skin. So, again, with the number 7 is delving, going underneath, like beyond what is on the surface. Oh, there we go. Beyond what is on the surface, buried. Things that are buried. Okay. Right. Let your dreams be woven true. So I'm looking at this and I'm looking at that, and there's things that we don't always see. And we might have all these ideas of, I want this and this is the way it's going and I'm heading in this direction and all that. That's happened to all of us. But there's a deeper element going on here. And it's for us to look at that deep element, that things may seem like they're dead and buried. Okay, dead and buried. Ideas, thoughts, dreams. Sometimes we think our dreams are gone. But no, they're just taking a new shape. Because I thought that when I had my tower moment, and even before that. And it's taken a whole new life. So, can we not do that? Behave yourself, mister. So now, let's have a look. Oh, well, you only wanted 3. Okay. Okay, 3. It's meant to be 4, but I've got 3 here, so we'll go with this. Aha. It fits in. Contemplating, looking. You know, I had all these ideas, you know. You're going to end up in trouble, mister. No. Leo, stop. So, all these ideas, all these things we're looking at. And, I tried this and it didn't work. And I tried that and it didn't work. And, sometimes just that it was the wrong timing or the wrong focus. So, sit back and really look at it. Look at it with new eyes. Become clear in your thinking. Because there's no point crying over things that no longer are working. Now this is the 4 of Cups, but I get the feeling along the lines of the 5 of Cups of like crying over spilt milk. That's the energy I'm actually feeling. But clearer thinking. To get a new perspective. Here we go. The 3 of Wands. To get a new perspective. Because if we're looking clearly, we can see a different perspective. Look back over what we've done. You can have your dreams. You can. And just sometimes when it's not working out, get a new perspective on it. It's not dead and buried. It's just taken on a different life. So, find your stability. Center yourself. Again, centering comes up. and you will find a new way of doing it, of doing what it is. Now, again, this is on a global level. So everything is on a global level. This could easily apply to a country, to a political party, to anything, because it's all energy. So this is not directly at any one person, but it will, because we are all part of the global community, it will be part of our life. Our butterfly affirmation. See, another beautiful butterfly. Oh, yes, I have seen this one before. It is one of my favorites. I am a unique child of the universe, perfectly me, exactly as I am meant to be. Love this card. I think I'm going to leave this one out so I can read it. Love this. We are unique. We are special. We are our own special child of light. Because that's what we are. We're souls of light, of energy. We're here in a human body. And learning, sometimes the hard way. But that's what we're here to do. We chose it. We chose everything. That was a hard one for me to grip. We choose the people. We choose our parents. Oh boy, did I have a hard time with that one. Dad, easy. The other one, not so easy. But the lessons I've learned taught me so well. All these health challenges I've got. And I'm healing. And because they are healing. This has been, again, part of my learning experience. So we all have our unique story, as does the planet. The planet is unique in its own way. Let's all nurture the uniqueness and the diversity that we have. Delve within. So that's interesting. That's a very interesting one. So let's see what happens on the 13th. Yeah, if that applies. If I had more energy, I'd go back and look over things, and I will do that one day. Look over things that have happened on particular days to see how it matches up with the cards. Get there. So we are now on the 14th. The 14th is an 8-day, universally. Management, money, emotional issues. When you put the 8 on the side, it's the infinity. And things just keep going. Know that life will keep going. And it's business. It's, you can have a lot of emotional problems that can come up. And it causes for you, it means for you to have good judgment as you work through. So this, on a global level, could be a day where good judgment is needed, particularly in matters of business and money. Now, our card is I am intuitive. On a business sort of day, well, intuition can work very well with business. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Okay, well, we'll see how this is. Definitely, I would say that the 14th is a day to trust your intuition, to work with your intuition. If your gut says, that's not a really good investment, that's not a really good way to go, I would say listen to that. So, let's have a look at our James von Prague. We are so connected. Connect with spirit. Connect with your intuition. Connect with your guides. Connect with your inner self. It's all connected. And all of us on this earth, we are all connected. We don't have to know each other to be connected, because we're all connected as we're all part of the global community. Oh, can you see his tail? In the screen, there's his tail. He's got a very expressive tail, my Leo. So, we're all connected. Intuition. What do we have in our shaman medicine? Water. Expression. Water relates to the emotions. And emotions are very much akin to intuition in a sense. Everything is connected. Everything. Everything is connected. Trust your intuition. Let things flow. Go with the flow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go with the flow. A day to go with the flow. Okay. So now we go on to our dream weavers. Okay. If the fox can't find his tail. So that's the way the card goes. So the things that hidden. Yes, okay. Because it's time to feed the hungry heart. Because even wisdom needs to rest. So let's have a look at how these. Okay, sometimes you can't see what's there. You can't see what's going on. Your intuition is saying that something's happening. Your intuition is saying, I feel it, I know it. I do this a lot myself, so yeah, you just know. Believe in your intuition. Know that everything is connected and go with the flow, because things will happen in their time. You know, you can't always see everything. Not everything can be easily seen. Like the fox, he can't see his tail because it's in another dimension at that time. And he can't see it. But you know what? You can feed your hungry heart. You can feed your soul. But, you know, sometimes it's just feed your soul on mundane, not even mundane, just watch something on TV that is absolutely stupid, or a reality show when you're going, really? You know, but it's like stepping out, because sometimes wisdom needs a rest. Sometimes we just have to let go of being the guru or whatever and just be silly or do something that feeds another aspect of ourselves. And just let things happen in their time. Let it flow. Instead of letting it go, you let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow. That works. Similar. So now we have, okay, what have we got here? So, looking back on things. Yes. Nostalgia, looking back, seeing where we've come. You know, that's an important thing. I was talking to my friend today, and, you know, we got on about being in the present moment and the importance of being in the present moment. And yeah, and I said, but we've also got to look at the past, because We learn from the past. Hindsight, that amazing teacher of hindsight. We learn from this. And we can't learn if we're not looking back. So nostalgia. Some people say, no, you shouldn't look back at everything. But no, sometimes it's a good thing. It's a good thing to look back while you're moving forward. You can move forward and make and like be on that forward trajectory, but you can still look at the past, because that's part of your growth, that's part of your learning. And you can rejoice, and you can know that your wishes can come true. It takes work. Oh, okay, I see this. Just go with the flow. Let it happen. Let it happen. You know? Just sometimes take a rest from the spiritual side and just be human. You know? Feed the human heart. Ha, there we go. Feed the human heart. And I'm not talking about Macca's. Feed the human heart. The Seven of Wands. Be in your zen, they said. Be in your zen. Be in your zen. So it's, you know, the feeling I get with that is it's about being in balance, and that we can be spiritual and we can have the wisdom. But we've also got to be human and feed our inner child and go do something really stupid, really fun. Stupid within reason, you know. I don't want to go jumping off a cliff or anything. That does not normally have a good ending. But I think you get the gist. I think you get the gist. Do you like my glasses? I found these tinted ones. Sometimes the lights will just kick the stand. The lights can be a bit bright, but kind of matches. I like being colour coordinated. Oh, it's an OCD sort of thing. Oh, this one. We have, look at this beautiful blue butterfly. And it's just one line. Oh. You know, I don't see these cards. I get shown which one to pick out. I'm shuffling and then one pops up or something and they go, yep, that's the one. And this one, now, can you read that? I'm not sure if it'll get the right. Today I choose hope. Take it back, see if it gets more in focus. Today I choose hope. Just that one line, and it's so powerful. Today I choose hope. Let it happen. Let it happen. That really, geez, that really says everything. Use your intuition. We are connected. Go with the flow. You know, you may not be able to see everything, and feed that human heart. Wisdom needs a rest sometimes. You know, look back as you move forward. You also look back and go, gee, I've come a long way. I've done a lot, learnt a lot, made some mistakes, but they're only mistakes if you haven't learnt from them. And just rejoice. Rejoice in how far you've come, because you have come a long way. You know, there's a lot more that we can do. And yes, it's very dark right now. It seems very dark. It seems like there's so much turmoil and chaos and anger and all this stuff. But take heart and have hope. Choose hope. Because it's always darkest before the dawn. Ooh. Okay, so now we are in the 15th. Now this is really interesting because the 15th is a 9-day. So endings, humanitarian out of love, compassion, drama. Can be a lot of drama and colour and all this stuff going on and things coming to an end. So okay, I just got world leader. Oh, maybe one of the leaders is going to choose to resign, or they're going to put an end to something and say, no, that's it, enough. And hopefully it's a leader saying, right, enough, we're going to do the right thing. Cross fingers. So, our numerology card is 000. Now, it's funny because here in Australia, 000 is like in America, what do you have, 911? And that's 000 here. I think in England, is it 111? I think. Trying to remember that. I know every country has different emergency line, but here in Australia, it's 000. So call 000 if you're here, if there's an emergency or something. So you are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. Oh, something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. The Creator. I am a creator. What are we creating? It's not actually a day of new beginnings, because that's the next day, but maybe this is the day where from closure we start creating new things. Oh, right beside me. Okay. Beautiful card. I have no more earthly worries. Creator. No more earthly worries. Create a new way of doing things. Okay. Sacred site, purpose. If you look at the lights coming through the pinnacles there, and it's straight lines, purpose, perspective. Creating less worries by maybe more focus. Not so easy on a 9-day. Well, let's see what our amazing Dreamweavers are saying. So let me just get these in how. Okay. Oh, okay. I get you now. Okay. So, painting joy across the sky. Creating joy and happiness. For the wind that blows our sails. So the energy behind our forward movement. Could it be a dragonfly? Now, one of the ways that spirit, our loved ones, one of the ways they visit us is as little beautiful insects like a butterfly or a dragonfly. Things like that. They can be birds as well. It can be any creature that suddenly does something that is like, wow, that really caught my eye. What these are telling me is Be joyous. Be happy. Give out that love. Create that love. Create that purpose of love. Because the wind that is behind your sails of creation come from spirit. Come from our loved ones that are in spirit. Wow, that's beautiful. Saying, take heart. What can seem like a worry, we've got a lot of help to deal with them. So be creative sometimes. Okay, so, right, King of Swords. Take a new perspective. Sit there. Sit up high and really look at the purpose. See those the shards of light coming through there, getting through with purpose, right? You can remove worries by creating, being a creator. Let spirit be the wind behind your sails. Be joyous and look at a new perspective. See how far you've come. Put to bed all those things that put to bed all those things that you've been dragging around that are weighing you down. It's time for them to be put aside. Thank you. That's a good one. Take the new perspective. You know, I never really noticed that there is a bat. We've got the raven or crow and the bat. Night and day. As clear as night and day. Yes. With the wisdom of the owl. It's the first time I've actually seen that. See, new perspective. Sometimes when you have a new perspective on things, you see different things. And I just saw this, something new on this. I hadn't actually noticed before. Okay. Look at the Hierophant. But if you look, he's laughing. And what did we have here? Painting joy across the sky. As you laugh as you ascend. Laugh as you raise your vibration, because laughter does raise the vibration. It's a joyous energy. It lifts us up. So if you're feeling down, find something to give you a good laugh. It does help. This is higher realms, higher elements. Okay. All right, so we have the king. Oh, we've got two kings, two males. Heart and soul. I don't know if I said that because that's the mind, but it's saying like heart and soul. Soul has the clear vision. Heart has the emotion. Okay. The ship sailing away. Put all your worries on that ship. Fill your bowl with the love. There's so much around you. All this stuff that you're carrying around, it's time to get a new look on everything. So very, very powerful. Two of the high royals, the kings, and the Hierophant. And another major, we have temperance, balance, and patience. Let it happen. Let it happen. Have the purpose. It's definitely a day of, yes, there might be endings, there might be things that go on, but it's about finding the purpose in this and finding where you can take this, but not losing sight of laughter and joy and, create that amazing space for you to just go, wow, okay, yes, there's all this stuff, but I'm going to purposely today have a good laugh. Wow. That was a good message. And we've still got where is it? Here it is. Our beautiful butterfly affirmation. Another gorgeous butterfly. And a card says, I like to take care of myself with love through rest, play, movement, and positive thinking. That just goes perfectly with what the cards were saying. And I'm hoping that I'm trying to just get the right angle. So I'm hoping that that will be able to. I'm not sure if that'll. I've seen people do that to get better. Anyway. I like to take care of myself with love through rest, play, movement, and positive thinking. Even when you're feeling down, find something. Find that little something that makes you go, you know what? I can get through this. I can do it. I can find that. And being a 9-day with it being compassion. 9 is compassion out of love. It's not that duty, responsibility. This is out of love. So give yourself the self-love. Nourish yourself. This is the 15th. So now we come to the 16th, and this is the new beginnings. This is, oops, it's taking me up to the top of the page. Excuse me. Thank you. This is about new beginnings, innovations. One is of the mind. There's a lot of new thoughts, new perspectives. So there's new ideas and new perspectives that can come from the other day, like the day before, that we can start to really turn the light on with it. We've also, the one thing that can happen with a shadow, is fixed thinking, very fixed ideas. It can be people who have their comfort zone, their box, and they don't want to step outside that box, out of their comfort zone. No way, because anything could happen. It could be the worst thing in the world. It could also be the best thing in the world. I know that from experience. So, our card is 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. Wow, that's beautiful. 66. That is really, really beautiful. These are the lessons. And we had the day before about a lot of compassion. We carry forward, and one, the teaching, the learning. I am positive. I am positive today is going to be a day that is going to be wonderful. Even if there's hard times, I'm going to actually learn something today. There's going to be something that's going to happen where I'm going to learn. I'm positive of it. See it as a good thing. And know that your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. And unconditional love is for yourself. It's not just for people. I love everyone else unconditionally, but What's the point if you're not loving yourself unconditionally? See yourself as perfect in your imperfection. None of us are perfect. We all have a blemish. No one has that perfect body, because there's always something. Yeah, okay, you can try and create it. Getting tangled up in my clothes here. Got my little cord. But yeah, give yourself unconditional love. So, let's put those off there. Got hidden under the clothes. So what's James? What Spirit is saying? Ah, I always give you a good night kiss. Unconditional love, love for the self, positivity. Know that you are loved. Even if it's from Spirit, you are loved. Know it. Believe it. Oh, I love the way the cards always seem to know what to say. Nurture. Nurture yourself as much as you nurture the earth. Nurture yourself. Know that you are loved and you are getting that kiss from Spirit. They're there, our guardian angels. They are there for us. They are teaching us, putting lessons there for us to learn to love ourselves. It's very big. And being new beginnings, how about the new beginning be that you are positive and you have a positive attitude towards yourself? Not just for everyone else, but a positive attitude towards yourself. Because change starts within. So if you want change in the world, it's got to start with how you look at yourself. It's a very, very powerful day, obvious, from this. Very powerful. So nurture yourself. Love yourself. It's not about ego. Nurturing yourself, giving yourself that unconditional love is not ego. That's beauty. So now we have our dream weavers. What are our dream weavers going to say? Oh, I think it's going to be lovely. Oh, pardon me. I had some high histamine stuff, so if I do end up getting a sneezing fit, I'll probably have to pause for a bit, but I get through it. With all the allergies, I also have something called histamine intolerance, which means certain things will trigger sneezing attacks, and food's part of it. And I had some Thai food tonight, and I forgot to say no beans in it because, yeah, legumes are not the greatest thing for a vegan to have. Okay. Okay. This is very interesting, the way this story is coming. When the ones you need fly close. We're talking about Spirit. Our guardian angels. When the one you need flies close. When it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Sometimes we have to let things go in order for new things to happen. We have to let doors close that are no longer serving us. Let new beginnings come in. They're saying, guardian angels are with you. They are with us at the times when we have to say goodbye. Because as the weaver's way is true. So this is, life is weaving its way. Your life is weaving its way through. Know that you are supported, that you are loved, that got to nurture yourself. You've got to look after yourself. That's very, very important. It's a big lesson because we get taught from a young age, no, you've got to think of other people, not of yourself. Which, there's validity in that to the point of you can't just all be me, 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 me. But you also can't be you. You've got to have balance. And part of balance is love yourself as much as you love others. Very, very important. You are the best person to love yourself because you know yourself. And if you don't, it's time you did. Oh, I love my tea. Okay, so where are we going with these cards? Okay, ooh, okay. Okay, yep. Start with this. Nine of Swords, all the worries, all the anxieties. Yes. Trying to make things happen and not oh, okay. We're going, it's the anxiety of not being good enough. You are good enough. You are. And this is part of the problems we have on a global scale, is the people feeling they're not good enough as themselves and trying all the images, and I've got to be perfect at this and I've got to be perfect at that. And that's the best perfection you can find, is the love of the imperfections within yourself, your own quirks, all those little things that make you you. Let go of that anxiety. Throw your anxieties with those ravens as they fly away. Let go of it. Find your spiritual inner self. Be your Queen of Cups, centered in your emotions. As you look back and you see things and you know, yeah, what was I worried about? You know, because just like in this card, you have the world. You have the world. You've had a cycle come to an end. On a big scale, small scale, global scale, the cycle came to an end. And it's kind of left you a bit anxious, worried. You know what? Center yourself. Center yourself, because you can either let yourself become overwhelmed in those emotions, or you can center yourself and go, yes, there is all this chaos, there is all this stuff going on around me. And it's not the easiest thing to see or live with. But I'm protected. I've got my guardian angels. And this is part of the lessons that I'm learning. And I'm going to love myself and say, you know what? I am good enough to get through this. I don't have to be perfect. And the world is not perfect. Because nothing in nature is perfect. But nature is perfect in her imperfections. So, love yourself. Find that love for yourself. So what has our butterfly affirmation got to say? A very pretty one. So that's our butterfly. Ah, I have seen this before. It's a great card. I trust myself. I am wise. I am brave. What is this about nurturing and loving yourself? Trust yourself. I'm trying to make it so that you can see this. I'm hoping that it can. I'm not sure how it's going to come out on the screen, but I trust myself. I am wise. I am brave. I am brave. I am bruised. I am where I'm meant to be. This is me. You are where you're meant to be. And even, my nose got a bit runny from the sneeze, sorry. But even if it's just, you're in a tough situation and you're going, well, why? Why am I in this? Why am I having to go through this? Because there's things for you to learn. And the learning might be seeing everyone like, okay, say you're someone and there's a lot of people around you that are really being nasty and they're manipulating and they're being cruel and they're trying to throw everything at you. What is the purpose of that? The purpose is knowing that what they're saying is only their opinion. It does not mean it's you. Nurture yourself. Love yourself. Where is she? She is somewhere in here. She is. Find your balance. Find your inner beautiful balance. You can feel those emotions. It's not nice if people say horrible things. That's never nice. But you've got to leave it with them. And boy, I had to learn this one the hard way. So, you are wise. You are brave. It's time to trust yourself and believe in yourself. It's time. So, wow. And I'll give you a good night kiss. That beautiful, beautiful energy. Whew. A lot to learn, don't we? The 17th. The 17th is a 2-day. 2 is a number of sensitivity. It's a feminine number. It's music. It's healing. It's of relationships. It's partnerships. So we start with I am inspiring, number 21. And there can be a lot of inspiration under the 2. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. I am inspiring. And we've come from the 1 day into the 2 day. So, let's see where this is taking us. I send you loving signs through nature. Now 2 is also a spiritual number. So there's a lot of spirituality there. I send you loving signs through nature. You ever had a butterfly hover around and you go, gee, that butterfly's behaving a little strange, getting a bit close. Don't swat it away. Let it share energy. Because that's one of the ways our loved ones in spirit visit us. And maybe they're inspiring us. Oh, okay, this is endurance. Is that it? Yep. Writing's a bit small. 4-legged, endurance. What a lovely card. Beautiful card. Endurance. Our loved ones sending us signs through nature, through the animals around us, even when he's asleep now. Even when, oh no, just saw an ear move. But we have a lot of inspiration. And part of that can be within you. So allow yourself to be inspired by the world around you. Let's have a look at our Dreamweavers. I think there's still one more to come. Yep. So, okay, thank you. Yes, nice and quick. Okay, if the dogs come circling round, the dogs. I miss having a dog around me. I will get a dog. Or the diamonds in the sky. Because it's time to dance around the sun. So, what are we saying here? The dogs are circling around. Nature, four-legged. Right? Spirit, coming around. Inspiration. So, it's kind of like the natural letting things naturally inspire us. Naturally inspire. And let nature inspire us. Because there's lots of diamonds in nature. Have you ever been out in the country where there's no lights around and it's a clear sky and the sky is alive with light from the stars? They're the diamonds. That is magic. You know, you can't see that when you're in the city and there's lights going everywhere. You cannot see the brilliance that comes with a night sky out bush, out in the country. It's amazing. Find your joy. Dance around the sun. Dance in the sun, which we're very grateful to have here. We're in Queensland because we have had a lot of rain, full tank. So it's really good to be out in the sun. Nature, 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 nature. Signs. Spirit coming through nature. Messages coming through. What's this? Okay. Okay. Which one do you want first? 2 of Cups. Okay. Maybe I said this is a 2-day. And we have the 2 of Cups. Now, this can be contracts, union, coming together. It can be making some sort of commitment, but it's got a love and emotional energy, though it can be as simple as contracts. The feeling I got with what all this is saying is that this is a come together. Come together right now over me. Great Beatles song. So, 2 of Cups, yes, yes, yes. Because going to 10 of Swords, this is taking us away from the problems. Yes. Unite. We, in humanity, we have very much become societies of, I'll do it myself. And Little Miss Independence, I'm learning that, yes, I've got people here to help me. Let them help. It's okay. And yeah, I am a bit of an independent girl, but I love my community. I love being around beautiful people, and I do have beautiful people around me, and that's wonderful. See that they're all flying away, and she's turning her back. Turn back on the problems and all the stuff that we carry around. Put it down, toss it out, put it in the bin, chuck it in a balloon, send it up in the ethers. I don't mean literally though, I mean like visually. Not good releasing balloons anymore. That's not good for the environment. But our Ten of Swords, that's the ending of problems. In this, I see the ending of problems, because we've decided with our Knight of Swords, right, that we are going to take ourselves away from all those problems, and we're going to take action. We are going to take action to stop it, because we're creating new ideas. Now, with all this, we've got a lot about the signs from spirit and in nature and in all around us, and seeing the beauty that is going on here, and seeing the inspiration that comes with life, with nature. But there's a lot there, you know, and just let it happen. And this is saying coming together, because that is one of the things. Come together with nature, come together with people that are positive for you, that are good for you, for your life, to let go of all those stresses and worries, to move forward and allow the creation. And this is our beautiful creative woman. All the ideas. And that's the feminine energy. So it can be of healing the soul. This can very much be about healing the soul, that it's a good day for a lot of inner healing. And where's, we've got one more. There you are. I knew there was one more, our butterfly. Oh, is that not beautiful? How beautiful is that? It's more like one of those yellow moths, but it's a beautiful butterfly. Which way does it go? There it is. Oh. Yeah, it's one of those cards that's just perfect. Nature loves me. Opening my heart to nature helps me feel happy and peaceful. I swear I didn't go through, I just picked them out. I haven't even seen these. Wow. I love it. I love it. I see all these things happen and the synchronicities, and I still am in awe of it. Life can be very amazing. So that was the 17th. Now we come to the 18th. Last day in this video. And it's the 19. Now in numerology that I learnt, the 19 is a master number in it's standing on your own 2 feet. It's coming from the 1 to the 9. So it's the cycle. I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. That's true. You are entirely capable in life and in work, and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. But that could be easily for me. It's very typical for me. I hope it's typical for you, you know. Playing it safe doesn't always work, because it keeps you in that comfort zone. And you cannot grow in a comfort zone. You cannot. There's nothing in a comfort zone for you to grow with. And life has a way of just shoving you out of that comfort zone if you're just too comfortable in it. Because you've got to learn. You've got to grow. That's what we're here to do. So, I am a pioneer. Let's see. This is from Spirit. I see all your thoughts. Jeez, I hope they don't see all my thoughts. That could be a bit dicey. I see all your thoughts. Okay. Pioneer independence. I see all your thoughts. Where are we going with this? Oh, okay. So 3 day, 3, joy, self. Oh, did I explain what the number was? I probably didn't. I probably just went boom, straight into it. Because 3 is the number of joy, the self, imagination, cheer, shadow side, selfishness, self-centered, illusion and delusion. Sometimes people have too many 3s in their name, or can also be in their date of birth, because in the numerology that I do, it's not just the date of birth, it's the name at birth, and then comes names that are used after that as extra energy. But I work with the name as much as the day of birth, the date of birth. So this is a shaman, completion. Really beautiful. That's just magnificent, the shaman. Completion. Okay. I am a pioneer. Coming the whole cycle. Completion. The 1 is the beginning, the 9 is the ending. So, completion. Completion within the self. I see all your thoughts. Where are we going with this? I love the way that they just weave the story. And so we're back with our dream weavers. Oh, okay. Right. That way. Okay. You want it that way? Okay. If the taste is sweet and good, it's like honey. It's kind of like the sweetness of life pouring into you. If the river flows this way, turn that so there you can see the writing. But if the river flows this way, so again, we've got about water and flowing. So going with the flow. Life is sweet. Don't try and force it, just go with the flow. Okay? All the willows know your name. All the willows know your name. I see your thoughts. I see all your thoughts. Completion, pioneer. In the sweetness of life, and it can be so good. You know, you just got to go with the flow. Can't always push it. I know that one. Definitely me. Life is a great teacher. Sometimes go with the flow, just go, yep, okay, well I did want it this way, I did want it that way. It didn't happen. What's the worst that's happened? I didn't do what I wanted to do at that particular time. So I'll do it another time. I had all these plans last week to do all these things. What happened? I got COVID. Not bad, very mild compared to how I was when I first got it. And my beautiful daughter, she beautifully gifted me the virus. Isn't that sweet of her? It's not her fault. She didn't know she had it when we had our big hug, but she was feeling really crook. And she was. And poor sweetheart. But anyway, if the taste is sweet and good, life being so sweet, so good, go with the flow. You can't always force it. Nature's there. Nature knows you. Spirit knows you. Things can come to a completion, but life is still sweet. It's still good. And let's have a look at our light seers. Okay. Okay. We've got the Seven of Swords. I put that up and this song came into my head. It's a very old song, so some people, young ones I gather, might not know it, but it's pack all your troubles in your old kit bag and fly, fly, fly. So it's pack up your troubles. Come on, move away. You know, you could have all this going on around you, but you just go, no, bye, I'm walking away. The world is going crazy and I'm not going to be part of the madness. Your choice. It doesn't mean that you become oblivious to what's going on around you, because that's actually not helpful. You just don't have to join into the chaos. So this could be a day where you could maybe use a bit of positive selfishness. Because here there's a difference. It's, to me, a positive selfishness is when you put yourself first because that is the right thing to do. That is, remove yourself from situations that are not good, that are not positive. Walk out that door. Not always easy in some situations. Find a way. You've got to look after yourself. It is important. I mean, there's positive and there's negative. If it's all just me, nah. But this is talking about packing up your troubles. You want to go that way? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Because by removing yourself from the chaos, the negativity, things that do not serve you, life will provide you with more. But you have to let it go, not just by physically removing yourself. You have to let it go from your mind, body and soul. What does that mean? We can remove ourselves from a situation, but we could bring that trauma or that pain or that anger or that sense of betrayal. We can take that with us, and then it will still affect our life. We have to clear that energy. And I know what is being said here because it's something I've lived. It's why I do EMDR therapy, as well as I watch a lot of, I listen to a lot of frequencies about healing mind, body, soul. I've listened to a lot about healing trauma. And it works. To the point where I went to my last EMDR session and we worked on something that I really thought I'd have a reaction to. And there was nothing. I was an observer looking at it going, yeah, okay, that happened. Now what? I was like, wow, have I gone that far? Because if when it happens, you'll know that feeling of, wow, that doesn't affect me. That's not part of my story anymore. And I just looked at the computer and it says 11:11. I looked at my clock and it's got 11:11. Thank you. There we go. It's our little message from Spirit. So, no, this one? Okay, 5 of Cups. We had to have 5 of Cups come up. Okay. You see, while you're carrying around all the worries and burdens and you haven't left them behind, you have more of a tendency to cry over spilt milk, to focus on what is no longer serving you, no longer good for you, has gone, is of no value, and you're not looking at what you do have. And that's what we have to do. We have to look at our treasure that we still have. And very much that's within ourselves. Because that's the thing that can't be taken away unless we let it. It's very important to find our grounding, our balanced self, our nurtured self, to feel stable. Now, this has nothing to do with money. This is about that inner stability, is what I feel they're talking about. If you look at her, yeah, she's got her money there. She's got a comfort, but she's at peace. She's at peace with the comfort and the nature and herself. She's sitting pretty. And that's where you can be sitting pretty with so much around you. When you focus on what you still have rather than what you don't have. When you pack up your troubles and leave the chaos behind and heal yourself. Heal yourself. Very, very important. So, we just have our affirmation card. And this is our butterfly. Oh, lovely. That's our butterfly. And we have, I've had this one before. Nothing is impossible for the heart. Love will always find a way. It feels so good reading that. So good. Because I believe in love so much. I really do believe. I really do believe something's got a hold on me now, baby. Oh, it must be love. I love the film Burlesque. I love it. I love the music. Christina is brilliant in it. So anyway, nothing is impossible for the heart. Love will always find a way. If it's a purity of love. Love is not lust. There can be lust in love, or there can be lust on its own. But love is love. And it starts with yourself. And we sometimes through our life get programmed with negative thoughts. It can be in our home life. It can be from friends, peers, teachers in school, bosses, piling all this negative stuff on us. I'm losing my strap there. Piling all this negative stuff on us. And it's like, no. No. You don't have to take it on. We can let it go. We are beautiful, we are good, and we are wonderful, and we are here for a reason. And this is very much a time for us to learn that. So, on a global global level, I got it out. On a global level, we're still going through a lot of learning and growth. And that is collectively. individually as well, because it starts with the self. But there is a lot of collective global growth that can be ours. We just have to choose it. That's all. It's our choice. And I'll share with you just this, when I love watching White Feather Tarot. Just when I pick a pile, and I don't watch all of hers, but when I do and I pick one, it's like, wow. Wow. And anyway, this one today that had the Sears Ace of Cups. And I knew it was the Light Sears deck because I knew that Ace of Cups. And oh, love the Light Sears. Today I get the Light Sears out, and there's the Ace of Cups underneath. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, thank you for that message, guys. Shuffling away, card flips over, Ace of Cups. And I thought, that's so nice. That's the beauty, the love, and I wasn't feeling overwhelmed, so it wasn't the shadow side of that. So it was really nice. I was feeling very good. And I hope you feel good too. Yeah, life can be a bit crappy. Sometimes a lot crappy. But we do get through. I want you to believe that. When you're in those dark times, I want you to believe that you will get to the other side. You will get through it. Look for what you can learn. Take on only what is yours to learn, and if it's not your lesson, pass it back. It's not yours to carry. So, before we end up getting to the 2-hour mark, we're already pretty long, I am going to leave it at that. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been chaotic and madness, and we've still got Mercury retrograde for another 2 weeks, I think. Something like that. Yeah, crazy. All this stuff going on. Center, love yourself, get out in the sun, have some fun, be a child. It's okay. Release that inner child. Let out. It's wonderful. Laugh. It's fantastic. So I'm going to bid you all adieu. Leo is fast asleep. I don't know where Skittles is. She's somewhere around. I've only got a tiny house. There's not many places they can hide. So I'm going to head off and get this all loaded up. So I think it's going to be a late one tonight. Because when I said 11:11, that meant that it was PM, not AM. So, yeah, so when I get the best net to load up everything. I was going to do something last night, and I thought, yeah, I'll do it nice and easy, nice and early, so I'll get a nice early night. And the net just went bonkers. It didn't want to load anything up for a while. And I'm like, okay, we just won't, because I wanted to have a good night's sleep, and it was just like, okay, not happening. Go with the flow. Nurture yourself. Bang, there we go. See how simple the lessons can be? I could have got really uptight and instead it was like, go with the flow. I'll get the early night. I can do something tomorrow, which I knew I had to do this. So, okay, I'm going to bid you all adieu. If you like this video, please share it. Please comment. I love hearing from everyone. I really, really do. Even if it's just say, hi, that was great, or, man, that was crap. No, don't say that. That's not nice. Oh, yes, say it. Yeah. Water off my back, little duck's back. Old duck. See, you've got to laugh. But yeah, share it, subscribe if you haven't already. My next aim is to get to the 200. So I'd love your help to help me get to the 200. See, baby steps, goals, set them, one step at a time. and I'll keep waffling on if I don't shut my mouth and press stop. One of my little quirks. I like to talk. So I shall see you later, and hopefully I'll get to do something tomorrow night. I've got a rehearsal tomorrow with my duet partner. And hi Wendy, if you're watching. And then I've got a gig Saturday night. Yay! Bye for now. Huge love to you all. We will get through this madness and life will be beautiful. Believe it. Believe it. Trust it. Bye for now. Bye.